let's talk about the Nintendo Partner Direct.
Nintendo Partner Direct.
I don't know. I watched it when it came out. It was, I don't know, a few days ago or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it was a whole bunch of meh, blah, nothing. At least as far as my interests go.
Yeah, I don't know if it was like if it was a whole bunch of nothing or just like the problem is it's a whole lot of stuff that we've seen already or stuff that is just like, yeah, that's coming to the Switch.
Right. There's stuff that we have talked about previously on this channel that we are like excited about, but we got added information, more info on the game in question, like Pragmata.
Yeah.
They talked about Pragmata coming to Switch 2 or whatever, but they also talked about like more about the story and how the gameplay is going to work. And I don't know if they've talked about that specifically previously. Maybe they have, but they laid it out pretty simply, where like you're on this space station, and the space station deems you a threat, so it like sends its I don't know, like threat protection out in the form of these creepy robots.
iRobot.
Yeah, and so you have to like survive and maybe escape this space station, and you're a guy named Hugh Williams, and you have this Pragmata, this android little girl named Diana, and she like hacks the things. She hacks the android things, exposes their weakness so that you can shoot them.
Blam. Bam.
Kind of cool. I don't know. This is a game that I'm like interested in because it's a new IP and it looks really, really cool. But I don't know how excited I am to actually play it. You know?
Yeah.
I'm kind of in the middle on this one.
I'm probably not gonna play it, but it looks kind of cool. The AI robots look like the robots from iRobot, the movie. I think.
A little bit.
It's been a while since I saw that, but I feel like they look pretty close to that. It just looks like a kind of it looks like a cool game, but not one that I'm gonna play. I don't think.
Yeah, it looks like an interesting concept. But what I want out of this game is deeper like lore. You know what I mean? Like I want a good story. I don't want to just like survive and escape the space station. I want there to be some like deep conspiracy mumbo jumbo going on, and maybe ends with a big twist. That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I think you know, Capcom's capable of doing stuff like that, you know? So I don't know. We'll see.
You think this is a washed up trucker from Star Road Trucker? Star
Trek, maybe, man. Who knows?
Never know.
Who knows? But yeah, Pragmata. It's just a little more info. It's coming out April 24th. Kind of interesting. And then we'll talk about a few more games that I thought sounded interesting.
Yeah.
A game that we have heard more about in the past, and we didn't get too much new stuff in this, but Orbitals.
Yeah.
Since I first laid eyes on this game, dude.
It's so beautiful. So pretty.
I'm in love.
Such a good show. Such a good story. It just it just looks like great TV.
Yeah. It looks I mean, okay, personally, original Dragon Ball is peak to me. Yeah. I'm a big fan of the original Dragon Ball series. Dragon Ball Z and beyond, etc. They're cool too, but like I've always loved original Dragon Ball and the animation. Akira Toriyama, isn't that the guy that does that is the Dragon Ball guy? May he rest in peace. This is very clearly inspired by his art styles, and it just looks so beautiful. And then the gameplay, The co-op gameplay. Come on.
I think it's nice because these games that are co-op like this, like It Takes Two and the other games that have come out, they're slower paced. And so you can have, I think, this more like really pretty cinematic moments in the gameplay. It doesn't have to feel like a slowed down moment in the game. Like it feels like a story that you're playing through.
Well, like those moments it just showed where
Yeah.
you're like sitting there playing a game, an arcade game together, or you're like both sitting at different instruments playing instruments together. It's like just I don't know. It's just like in Hazelight Studios games where you go off to the side and you throw horseshoes,
Yeah.
like in
Split Fiction.
no, I'm thinking
No.
well they do that in all of their games, but I'm thinking of the prison, the one where they're escaping prison. I forget the name of it though.
Yeah, I know what you're
Killing
talking
me.
about though.
It's killing me. But anyway, it's very Hazelight Studios
Yeah.
what I'm seeing with this game. Um, but I think if you go back a little bit in this trailer, what we do see that's new is specifically some of the environmental puzzles and some of the like little gadgets and things that you use.
The
It just seems
scrap
like there's a lot
hook.
of beam cannon, things like that. There's a lot of variety in these kinds of puzzles, just like in Hazelight Studios games.
Yeah.
How flipping cool is that, dude?
This is going to be a
Um,
good game. And
I hope
hopefully
it
this
becomes a
is
series.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like I hope this is just the start and this feels like you're playing through a season of an anime. You know what I mean? Like how cool would that be?
Hell yeah. That'll be really cool. Ah, I'm in love. I can't wait. Summer 2026 is when Orbitals comes out, and I don't think this is the last time we'll be talking about it. So
What do they mean
get
by
used to
summer?
that.
You know, like is that March?
June?
Is that February 20th? You know? It's all
No.
relative.
I mean, if you're in California right now, it might feel like it, but no. Um, it was kind of warm today. Anyway,
Not here.
I don't know. I think maybe June, July is what I'm thinking.
June, July.
Yeah.
Mm,
Hopefully, unless it gets pushed, but
hopefully
that's the
not.
worry about things like this with the animation and stuff. Like
Nah,
it takes a while to animate things and time and money, you know.
they're far along.
Looks like it.
Yeah, they're far along.
Yeah. What's crazy is what's also coming out on Nintendo Switch 2, Resident Evil Requiem.
Yeah.
Day and date, it sounds like. That's crazy.
The Nintendo Switch 2 is powerful, man.
Powerful hardware. Everybody should go out and buy one right now.
Yeah. You should literally, if you don't have a Nintendo Switch 2, what are you doing with your life? Why are you working a job? Like, why are you doing anything? Like,
Quit the drugs.
Yeah, just
Get
quit the
off the
drugs.
drugs.
Get off the drugs. Go get yourself a Nintendo Switch 2. Play Resident Evil Requiem on it.
Get off the drugs and get off your butt and
Yeah.
go get a Switch 2. Boom.
Yes.
There it is. Put that
Easy.
in the commercial.
Don't do
Anyway,
drugs. Do Nintendo Switch 2.
get a Nintendo Switch 2, then go back to the drugs.
No, never do the drugs.
Never do the drugs.
Well, you could do probably mushrooms and then play Resident Evil Requiem.
And then just trip out. Yeah, that's a great idea.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Yeah.
Nuts.
Resident Evil Requiem.
We're never
me
getting
tell ya.
sponsored by Nintendo.
I don't think so. Let me tell you, we didn't learn a lot new about Resident Evil from this trailer, but there is one thing that I think last time we talked about Resident Evil Requiem on Games on Deck or something like that, we
Mhm.
mentioned that it was cool. It seemed like maybe when you're what's her name, Grace, it would be a third person perspective.
yeah.
And when you're no, it would be first person. And when you're Leon, it would be third person.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what they were showing. But what they say in this trailer, they literally specifically say you can switch at any time between first and third person for either of them. And so, what are you laughing about?
I'm just laughing at the Leon just like whiffing everything and then just
Yeah.
like the chainsaw swing. double zoomed in on the rifle. Look at this.
Yeah.
How do you do a full 360-degree swing with a chainsaw and not hit anything?
Swing and a miss. Yeah, but see there, it shows that you can switch between first and third person, and that answered our question directly.
Yes.
And then they're like, "Hey, babies, all you babies that play on Nintendo Switch, you little babies, there's a casual mode and with an aim assist so that you can't miss." Like how we're showcasing that you clearly can. Don't worry. It's not that hard to actually hit things. We just make it look difficult.
There's an aim assist. On Nintendo Switch 2, you actually can't shoot anything. It's a casual story mode where you don't have to kill things, and it just seems like you're doing it.
Yeah, and then when they reach out and grab you, they just want a hug.
Yes.
They just want hugs and kisses. They don't want to
bite
in her neck and eat you. What?
The double scope is just the killer one.
Yeah.
Come on. You don't double scope and miss, do you?
You do, unless you put it on the casual mode with the aim assist that they clearly didn't use when they were making this trailer.
True.
Yeah, and then the sharp cutaways from any it's rough. But it's cool. I don't know. I'm excited. It's cool that it's coming out to Nintendo. And of course it's not going to be, I mean, ideally it's not going to be censored. Just crazy that I guess because it's a trailer, you know, they can't just show anything. But you go to the Nintendo eShop to download Resident Evil, and then right next to that there's some crazy hentai porn game. And you know,
is there?
Oh yeah. On the Nintendo eShop? Yes.
Oh.
There's a lot.
I've never looked for the hentai porn games.
You don't have to look for them, Tooth. You don't have it. They're there.
They're not suggested to me like they're suggested to you.
You don't look. You just got to open your eyes, buddy.
Okay. I gotta look.
Just open your eyes. It's a well-known, documented fact. This isn't some guys. No, it's not just because it's not because I'm a weirdo or something.
I didn't say you were
no,
weird.
No, it's not.
I didn't say you were weird.
You didn't have to say it, Tooth. Okay. Anyway, February 27th is when. February 27th. Pretty soon.
Yes.
Is when Resident Evil Requiem's coming out on all platforms, including Nintendo Switch 2. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Just think, if you get a Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Resident Evil Requiem. You can play hentai porn games. You can play Orbitals, Pragmata. You can play Reanimal. You can play hentai porn games. It's all sorts of stuff.
I mean, and those aren't all the games that were talked about. You go to the description, like show this Tooth. There's all these games that they talked about.
Goat Simulator 3.
Yeah, I cut out a lot, but we just talked about the main ones coming up that we're excited for.
Digimon, dude. Duh.
Yeah, that apparently is a really good game. Digimon Storytime Stranger.
It actually looked pretty good.
I don't know. I'm not a big Digimon guy.
Same, but it did look pretty good.
But yeah, there's a bunch of stuff, but
yes.
I don't know. Nothing else really tickled my fancy.
Oblivion remastered to the Nintendo Switch 2.
And Indiana Jones and the Great Circle 2. Quality game. Shout out.
Nobody likes that game.
It was good, man. It didn't blow my socks off, but it was good.
It blew my socks off that you played it.
I enjoyed it, okay? And Troy Baker's performance as Indy, shut up.
Dude.
You know what I mean?
Indiana Jones is so lame. I think we've talked about this before.
Yeah, we have. And you also don't like James Bond either. You say the same thing about James Bond.
Yeah.
You just have bad opinions sometimes. And I think that's okay. You're allowed to have bad opinions all the time.
Listen,
you're an American.
I'm not going to beat a dead horse, okay? We've already talked about it. Indiana Jones is lame. James Bond is lame. Batman, lame.
Who do you look up to? Is there anybody that you think isn't lame that's like objectively cool?
You. I think you're cool.
Hey man, thanks.
No
I like
problem.
this guy. That's it. That's it. That's our at least our coverage of the Nintendo Partner Direct. Let us know. There's a whole list of games that they talked about. Let us know if there's something we didn't cover that you're looking forward to. Maybe Final Fantasy Rebirth coming to the Nintendo Switch too. Maybe there's something else, I don't know.
WWE 2K26.
Maybe that's the one for you.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments below if you liked the video. Make sure to like the video. And also subscribe to the YouTube channel. Become a level bestie right now. Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye now.